that you can grab the Amazon link in the description section below to help us build the channel. So if you do any Amazon shopping, and it's my understanding that this outfit Amazon is it's doing pretty well. A lot of people actually get on there, and it's a website that's been frequented by some of you. So if you do your Amazon shopping, or somebody in your house does Amazon shopping, you can do it exactly the way you do it now, but just grab that link and you help us build the channel. All right, Cam, trade to Don on the recruiting path as well, asking about Avante Williams being a top priority, as well as Keshawn Lawrence.
Okay. Avante Williams is Lorenzo Lingard's cousin. Lorenzo Lingard, who's a Miami Hurricanes running back, 5-star recruit a couple years ago. He goes to DeLand High School outside of Orlando in the city of DeLand. He's currently committed to Oregon, but very few people think that he's actually going to go to Oregon. So all kinds of teams are chasing after Avante Williams. Miami, Florida. Obviously, he was very local to the DeLand area. And, I mean, he's on the board. He's very – I mean, his Twitter handle is slowdownboy7 because he's super ridiculous fast. And he can play. He's a top 100 player at safety. I'm sorry, top 100 player in the country, a top 10 player, I want to say, at safety. Maybe even higher than that. He might be like a top 5 player at safety nationally. So he's on the board. And, of course, with the family connection to Lorenzo Lingard, I think that Miami is going to be in the conversation. The other part of family that matters is that Avante Williams has a child, and maybe 2, I want to say. So being somewhere, and that's part of the reason why people were like, dude, he's not going to go to Oregon, like all the way across the country when you have a young child or maybe 2 young children. You know what I mean? So that's why, people are thinking that he's going to come back, or he's going to end up somewhere in the state of Florida. And I think that Miami is going to be in that conversation again because his family member is on the team here, and we've shown him love. And Avante Williams was at one time committed to Miami. He committed on the same day as Lorenzo Lingard, an hour after, a couple years ago. And then he ended up decommitting and flipping, and because that's what happens in recruiting right now. Keshawn Lawrence is also the relative of a former Hurricane. He's a cousin of Corn Elder. He hails from Memphis, Tennessee, the Ensworth School, which is the same private school that Elder attended. Avante Williams is like 6'1" or 6 feet, 180, 185 pounds. Keshawn Lawrence is like 6'2", 190. And while most people look at him as a cornerback, apparently Miami's recruiting him most people think he's a safety. Miami's recruiting him at corner. And trying to get him back onto campus for, a visit or a couple more visits and things like that. So both of those guys are really towards the top end of the wish list. They have the ability to play here, and they have the ability to be multiple in their positions between safety and slot and corner and things like that. So, Mike Rumpf, obviously big cornerback. He was 6'2", 190 when he played here. Obviously his weight has changed since then, but when he was here, that's, how big he was. So when he looks at Keshawn Lawrence, he sees somebody of a very similar build to himself. So, if that's your cornerbacks coach, then it's not crazy, because I know most people are recruiting Lawrence to be safety, where your cornerbacks coach says, hey, I'm your size and I played corner and I was a first-round draft pick in the NFL. So, come play for me, and I'll get you in that same kind of a way. So, yeah, both of those guys, Lawrence and Williams, are highly coveted recruits, especially for Miami. And, again, with future visits and things, we will see what happens, including Paradise Camp, which is going to happen when I'm on my summer trip to Redacted. And, well, hey, I already bought my ticket before they announced it. Sorry, not sorry. I'll enjoy the local fair in wherever I am, and you guys enjoy that afterwards.
You got to vacay sometime.
I mean, actually, I'm taking 2 of them this summer and maybe a third one.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Well, I mean, because I got a bachelor party that's out of town for a friend of mine whose wedding I'm in. I'm not getting married, unfortunately. So we will be gallivanting elsewhere to do that. And then I already have this trip planned and everything. So, you do have to take care of yourself. And there's a lot of places on God's green earth that I want to see. And I'm going to start that list now.
Nice. I love it. Yes. We can only talk so much football. We have trips to take and places to be and people to see. And I do as well. Certainly. Yes. I've got a couple coming up myself.
Nice.
Over on Patreon, you can join the Voice of College Football community. Please join us right there. You'll see me rant and rave and attack your comments. If That's what's deserved. Otherwise, I will praise and applaud them. But I react to your comments, one live stream per week, and then also a live stream per week, bringing you, the viewer, part of our community, on to talk college football directly with me and other viewers that come on. So it's going to be a fun time. Join us on Patreon at Mark Rogers TV.